All right, now welcome to the video where we're going to do the other hand. Last video we did the striking hand. Here we're going to do the brush knee hand. Once we've got the brush knee hand down, we're going to do both hands. Now, as I told you earlier in the other videos, if you've somehow just found your way to this part of the series, make sure you go back all the way to the beginning and start from there. Because if you don't have those basic, you don't have the basic stance down and the understanding of the movements down, it doesn't matter what you do with the hands, it's incorrect and it's not Tai-Chi. All right, with that said, we've already learned our basic stance, so let's get into it. Parallel feet, shoulder width apart, straight step back with the right leg. We always start with the left leg forward. And we're going to pivot on the heel of the back foot, pointing the toes out, bending the knees. Shift the weight forward into the front leg, 70%. Weight in the center of the foot, head up, tuck the coccyx under, relax the shoulders down, eyes on the horizon. Now, we learned the striking hand, now we're going to do the brush knee hand. And this is where it starts. The thumb is on the same line as the seam on the outside of your pants. The palm is facing down towards the ground. It's not at an angle like this. All right, it's like this. All right, it ends up back here. Always. All right, so some people have a tendency to have it go out here. Make sure it ends up back in this starting position. Arm is relaxed and straightened, but never lock any of the joints. There's no tension anywhere in any of the joints. Now, the first thing we're going to do is turn the waist to the right. As we do, we shift. We're going to extend the right arm. The elbow is going to fold. And as it folds, the palm is going to turn over. I'm halfway through the movement here. I'm not completely in my back leg yet, but at this point, where my weight is, this is about where my arm will be. Make sure the elbow's down, not up. Weight in the front leg. Make sure you always start with 70% in the front leg. If you don't, everything else is going to be off. And turn, shift, extend, bend the elbow, turn the palm over. Now at this point, I should be looking right at my palm. It should be right in front of my face. Not the side, but a flat palm. Extend, bend. Extend, bend, turn the palm over. Now make sure that weight has shifted. If you haven't shifted any weight, then your hands have got in front of the movement. Remember, the lower body is what dictates where the hand should be, not the other way around. Extend, bend. One more time. Extend, bend. Now I'm going to continue to turn and shift as I do. The left hand is going to make a circle down. It's going to come low, and the palm is going to come over the knee. It's going to cover the knee as it goes over it. All right? It's not going to go at an angle. Palm is going to be facing towards the thigh and the knee. This is the brush knee part. This is not brush knee. This is not brush knee. It's here. Stand, bend. Shift all the way into the back leg. Now we're going to turn to the left and come forward. That's when the hand comes down. It circles down. We brush the knee. Now make sure you're ending up back at 70% exactly with the waist turned, the knees bent, tucking under, all that stuff. That all has to remain. Stand, bend. Turn, shift, brush the knee. Just do it a couple times. Try to stay completely relaxed. Remember, keep your head up. Don't look at the hands for reference. Don't look at the ground for reference. You want to bring your attention to your waist and feel where your weight is. That is your reference. One more time. All right, step forward. Let's do the other side. Step back with the left, keeping that space in between your feet. Pivot on the back heel. Bend the knees. Make sure you're in a proper bow stance. Bring the weight forward, head up. 70% in the center of the foot. Right hand. Seam on the outside of the pants, palm down, hand relaxed. Turn to the left, start to shift, extend, bend the elbow, the palm turns over. Turn, shift, brush the knee, make sure that hand stays close to the outside of the leg. Keep it under control. Keep it in a circle. Remember, the elbows always stay close to the body. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time. Keep the shoulders relaxed, hands relaxed. All right, so practice that a bunch of times. Always practice on both sides. Once you feel you're confident with it, go to the next video. We're going to do both hands. So I'll see you there.